Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Much like my last video, I'm taking a break from my 7 Deadly Sins series because I'm going through the collection and making decisions about what I want to sell and what I want to keep. So this is the downsizing video that you guys have all been waiting for, saying, you should say you're downsizing, where the downsizing videos? You're not downsizing actually. So here's the actual downsizing videos. If you guys watched the last video, you know I did the horror section, so that's all the sell ones over here that I'm selling. You can have a quick look at those. I'll start it off on that. So these are the ones you can buy. I will list them on eBay if anyone reaches out to me on Instagram and says they want one of these horror movies right there, from Black Christmas all the way along to Us. That's what I'm selling. So if any of you guys want those, hit me up on Instagram and make me an offer. Because I am selling them, I'm going to look at fair market value, what they're actually selling for. If you can actually screenshot something of, hey, this sold for this on eBay, and link me to it sold, I'll match the price. I'll try to match the price if it's actual feasible. I'm not going to like sell the Universal Monsters for $1 because some idiot sold it for $1 on eBay, you know. But like, you know, if it's fair, I'll make the offer, you know. But today I want to go through the sci-fi section because there is a lot of bloat in my sci-fi collection. As you know, I sold my Star Wars collection and people will question me about, why did you sell Star Wars? It was something I wasn't watching because there's a lot of bloat in this collection and I don't really watch Star Wars, so I sold my Star Wars collection already. But what else in my sci-fi collection could go? So we're going to do that right now. We're going to go through it. First things first, never selling 2001: A Space Odyssey. Reference quality Blu-ray, never selling it. The Fifth Wave, I don't know what the Fifth Wave is about. The fight for humanity has begun. It looks like one of those disaster movies, but I don't know. It doesn't look like the one I would actually watch, honestly. I'll probably put that as the first one on the table. 65 million years ago, Adam Driver. I did kind of enjoy that movie when it came out. I know it's kind of a silly movie and it's very AI or CGI bloat, but honestly, I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoyed that movie. I do like that movie. That's staying in the collection. The Abyss and Ad Astra, they are not going anywhere. I'm keeping those, the Abyss and Ad Astra, even though Cameron kind of used some DNR on that. I did enjoy the Abyss. It's the first time we've seen it in 4K reference, even though DVD has more information in terms of grain. I do enjoy the Blu-ray, the 4K. The Alien series, I'm keeping my Alien series in full because I do like my Alien movies. I very much like the first two. And then the rest is kind of bonus. So they do need to put out 3 and 4 on Blu-ray. They need to put out 3 and 4. There's an Alien vs Predator as well, 1 and 2. So they're staying. Battle Angel Alita. I do like Battle Angel Alita, so that will stay. As Arrival will stay. That will stay as well. And if you need to know how much I like Battle Angel Alita, although I haven't watched the entire thing, I do have the OVA somewhere, the OVA or whatever it is. It's like one of the original 30-minute ones. I have the actual anime in my collection that I can go to reference. I have it in my collection right there, and yeah. Because I do like Alita. I do like Battle Angel Alita. It's kind of a cool anime, you know? Or manga, I should say. So yeah, I probably will keep that in the collection, you know? Let's see what else we got in the sci-fi collection. Assassin's Creed, I can tell you right now, I don't care for Assassin's Creed, although the Deadpool cover is kind of cool. Probably never going to watch it, so I'll go out. The Avatar movies, even though I'm like kind of mad about the Avatar, they're Cameron, so I will keep the Cameron movies just to keep Cameron, you know, keep the Cameron movies together. Back to the Future is not going anywhere. Love my Back to the Future. Is it open? It is open. I opened this. Oh, I opened it from the bottom. See? Because I keep the plastic on, I opened it from the bottom. Battlestar Galactica. I know it's spawned the series, but like, this is the original movie. Never going to watch it. Going. Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I've watched this way back when I was in like primary school or even high school. I haven't watched it since. It's not one of those Keanu Reeves movies that I just gravitate towards. I know a lot of people have nostalgic, like, are so worked up about this movie. They love it. They watch it religiously. But see, my thing of that is like, I like Bill and Ted, but I like Wayne's World a lot more, you know, and both can exist. But when I'm going to watch this sort of like movie, like this comedy, like spin on it, I'm more or less going towards Wayne's World. Though I do like George Carlin in this movie. Oh, is he in this one or is he in the sequel? No, he's in this one. So, that's a hard one. I'm 50-50 on Bill and Ted. I like it, but it's not something I've just got to have in the collection. I probably would sell that one, honestly. I probably would. But would I? This is where it gets hard. Because this one I'm 50-50 on. Bill and Ted, though, that's a hard one. I'm going to keep it in the collection for right now. Because just for George Carlin and also Keanu. But, you know, it's not something that I watch too much. I got the Harrison Ford Blu-ray of Blade Runner. Does this have any more editions? It's the Final Cut edition. I'm not big on Blade Runner. I'm not that big on it. But I will keep it because I do want to watch that at some point, and people say this is the better movie. People say you got to watch this one. But you got to go watch... I have watched this one before. I've watched it a couple of times. I still don't get it properly. But I want to still get the original one with... as it was seen in cinemas. Bloodshot. Superheroes are getting an upgrade. Is this kind of... I wouldn't say that's a superhero movie, would it? Bloodshot. I'm going to... I think I'm going to sell that one. Chaos Walking, never watched it. Oh, hold on, no, I have watched it. I have watched it. Tom Holland, yeah, I have watched this one. When it's got the big ship and they're running on top of it at the end. I've seen that one, but don't care for it. Chappie, don't care for it. I know it's got Hugh Jackman in it, but I don't care for it. So that will go. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, not going. That it's staying in the collection. And I think this one's, yeah, 40th anniversary. It's got like a poster in there and stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool. I might keep that. I'm definitely keeping that. The Core. I like The Core. I really like The Core. I like these kind of silly end of the world movies. And also, this is kind of cool because it's got, what's his name in it? Oh, what's his name? I forget his name. And you're gonna Stanley Tucci. Why did I forget Stanley Tucci? Yeah, it's got him in it, and the part where he's just like monologuing into the thing at the end when he's like, "Nobody's even going to hear this." Like that is just hilarious. Like he's such an underrated actor. I don't know why he doesn't get more like mainstream roles. Dark Crystal, never watched it, which might surprise some of you. Jim Henson, never going to watch it. That's going in the Cell collection. Never going to watch it. The Dark Tower. Lone Gunslinger. It's got like a Western vibe to it. This has a Western vibe to it. But I don't know if I'm actually going to watch it. I'm going to say I'm never going to watch it, so I'm going to put that in the collection. To sell. Deep Impact. I like these kind of end of the world disaster movies as well. Like, you know, keeping that in the collection. Demolition Man, I've never actually watched. I do have the Blu-ray for Demolition Man. But honestly, this box set, this limited edition box set can go. I'm going to sell that one. This is going to be controversial to some of you. It's going to be very controversial. Selling. I'm selling it. I don't care for District 9. I don't care. I have watched it many times. I've watched it many times over the years. And I still don't actually appreciate it. I don't care for this movie. I get he's trying to, like, say, oh, what if aliens were living amongst us? And, you know, I know the whole thing. But, like, I don't care for it. So, yeah. The Divergent series. I've got the Divergent series here. I did like the first one. I watched the first one in cinemas, but the second and third, meh. That can go. I mean, if I'm going to watch that, why wouldn't I just watch The Hunger Games? And I know they're different things. I know they're different mediums. Doom with The Rock. Remember this movie? Remember that? I didn't care for that one, even when it came out at the cinemas. And I remember I could have went and watched it in cinemas. I was like, meh. Timothy! Everyone's favourite actor at the moment. Yeah, I'm selling those. I don't care for Dune. Dungeons and Dragons, it's a steelbook. Never going to watch it. It's going. Elysium. I do like Elysium. I do really like that one with Matt Damon. I really enjoy that one, so that's staying. E.T. Never in a Million Years. Is that leaving my collection? E.T. One of the classic Spielbergs. Ex Machinima, or whatever. I don't know if I'm probably butchering it, but that's not leaving my collection. That's staying right here. I really enjoy that movie. Event Horizon. This is an interesting one. I don't know. I've never actually watched Event Horizon. I do need to watch it, though. I know a lot about it. So I'm going to keep Event Horizon. I'm going to keep that one in my collection. Not leaving my collection in a million years. That's staying right here. Everything Everywhere All at Once. What a great movie. I'm keeping these ones in the collection, but I want these next to Harry Potter. I don't know why these are on their own in the F section when they should be next to H, next to Harry Potter, because keep Harry Potter together. I would consider these Harry Potter movies rather than Fantastic Beasts. I would consider them Harry Potter, you know, Hogwarts and stuff. We're going to go to Hogwarts and do spells and stuff. And you're going to be pleased about it. If you know what I'm referencing, you know what I'm referencing. The Fifth Element. I need to watch it. I have never, ever watched this movie. And I'm keeping it because I know when I watch it, I'm going to like it. It's one of those movies that I've seen enough of to know that I'm going to like it when I watch it. I've seen enough scenes, I've seen enough trailers, I've seen enough information to know I'm going to like that movie. So that's staying in the collection, though I never actually watched it. Flash Gordon, never watched it, don't care to watch it. Probably going in the Cell collection. I feel like I've watched this movie. Gattaca. I feel like I've watched it, but it's a steelbook. I feel like I've watched it, though. But I do want to sell the steelbook, because, honestly, if I'm going to watch that, I'll just get the standard edition. Honestly, I'm not going to watch it in its steelbook and say, I must have the collector edition because it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This one I'll probably end up selling. I'm not going to watch it ever again. Gemini Man was a weird movie to begin with, even though it's clone Will Smith, AI Will Smith, and it's like, I get the whole premise of it. Ghostbusters isn't going anywhere, though. I really only care about these two, but I will keep these two to complete the set. And I do need to watch that one. I've watched the Afterlife, but I haven't watched the Frozen Empire. So I'd really only be keeping these two, like, for these two, because I love the first two Ghostbusters. But I'll keep these to complete the set, you know what I'm saying? The Goonies. Never actually watched The Goonies. Can you believe it? I've never actually watched that. Or if I have watched it, I watched it a very long time ago when I was a kid and don't remember it. I'm going to sell it. And that might shock some of you. Gorgo. Don't know anything about Gorgo. I just bought it because it looked like Godzilla. Yeah, I'm selling that 100%, 1,000,000%. Harry Potter, not selling it in a million years. My Potter collection, I watch at least once or twice a year sometimes. And then I'm putting Fantastic Beasts beside it, so I'm kind of rearranging it. But I'm going to do that right now because we're on camera and we've got to kill some time because we're bored and we want to watch something and you guys want to hear me monologue about stupid shit. But we're going to go to Hogwarts and do spells and shit. And you're going to be pleased about it. Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell. Never watched it, but I do like Ghost in the Shell. I have it in the, where's my anime collection here? I have it in the anime collection. I like the first one. I like the proper Ghost in the Shell. I have Standalone Complex here somewhere. I think I have, I might have it in the anime section somewhere. I don't know where I actually put it. But I know I have Standalone Complex. It might be in a box set. I might have folded it down already. But, yeah. I do want to see the Scarlett Johansson version at some point. It's like Dragon Ball Evolution. I kind of want to see it to see how wrong they get it. But then again, it's like, it's Ghost in the Shell, so I will keep it. Even if it's to knock every other week in my thing. I enjoy Independence Day. I don't care for that one, but I will keep it to complete the set. You know, I will keep the two just to say, oh, I've completed the set. Because collectors, we need to complete the set, you know. Let's see what we've got here. Interstellar's never going anywhere. That is staying 100% in my collection. Jupiter Ascending, don't know, don't care about. That's going in to sell. Here's a controversial one. Jurassic Park at the moment. What a polarizing series. In terms of the re-releases on 4K, have Dolby Vision and everything. Do I sell these ones? And buy the Dolby Vision ones if you want to watch them? Here's the thing. I already own these. And I know this won't go for as much as I bought it for. But I could still sell these for a couple, maybe 100 at most, if I sell them more together. And then I could upgrade Dolby Vision if I want Dolby Vision. And when I watch it, I mostly watch it on DVD with DTS sound. So do I want these in my collection? That's the question. I'm going to keep Jurassic Park. I'm keeping them. I might upgrade the first one to Dolby Vision and have them side by side. But realistically, I've got the series already. Why do I... Or I'm missing the latest one in there, but I've got basically the entire series already, you know? Got them. Yeah, I'm keeping them. I'm keeping Jurassic Park. Because, yeah, Jurassic Park needs to stay in my collection, and yeah, it's not taking up too much space. King Kong, I've got multiple versions of King Kong. I've got Skull Island, I've got King Kong, and I've got the 1976 version. Or is it 76? I'm positive it was 76. Yeah, 76. So I've got all three of them. I'm going to keep all three. I need to watch that one. I have never actually watched that one. I've watched parts of that one. I've never actually sat down and watched it in full, though I have watched enough to know what happens in it, and I've seen enough of the movie. This one I watched in cinemas when it came out in 2004. So yeah, I will keep all of these. I will keep all three of them, because I do like my King Kongs. I do like having Kong in the collection. Labyrinth, Jim Henson. I've never watched it. I know Bowie's in it, but I'm probably... I don't know. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. It's time. The Last Witch Hunter, never going to watch it. Probably don't care that much for it. It's going. Life, I actually enjoyed this movie. I actually quite enjoyed that movie. I like anything in like a spacecraft where it's in space, like kind of gravity, sort of, you know, that kind of shtick. Ad Astra's got a similar sort of thing to it. Life, this is the one where she becomes too smart and stuff. I like that one. It's kind of silly, but I enjoy it. The Martian, one of my favorite movies. Favorite comedy movies of all time. Won an Academy Award or something, or a Golden Globe for being the best comedy movie. But yeah, I like this. It's kind of silly, but it's also kind of fun. The Matrix. What do I say about The Matrix? I like the first three, or even just the first one, and then the other two are kind of acceptable. This one's kind of meh. But I will keep that one just to like complete the collection. But I will keep The Matrix because I do want to complete the set, but also I like the first three, and keeping the fourth just to complete the collection is good enough. Though I do need to I need to watch the Animatrix. People have said, Jamie, you need to watch the Animatrix. I do have the Animatrix. It's in the DVD collection. I've got it in this box set right here. It's in this kind of thing box set. I'll try to put it close to the camera so you can picture it. So it's in there. But I haven't watched the Animatrix because I want to see how the war started. And I think that'll be a good template for what should be turned into the next Matrix movie. Show us the war. Show us the rise of the machine world. Show us like AI or whatever. Crap. That fell. I do need to do something about all this stuff just falling over. I do need to do something. About that. Maze Runner, don't care about them. Do not care about the Maze Runner series. They're going. So yeah. You can see how much space I'm actually starting to clear here about all the stuff that I consider bloat. The Meg. I enjoyed the first Meg movie. I did enjoy the first Meg movie, but honestly, I don't care for the series. I don't care for it. I did enjoy that one, but do I enjoy it enough to where I'm actually going to have it on Blu-ray 4K and be like, I must watch it all the time in 4K Blu-ray? I could probably sell it, honestly. I might watch it once in a blue moon, and even then I might just be like, meh, I'll just stream this thing. I don't care to have it in the top quality. It's not like artistic vision, must watch it in the best quality possible. It's the Meg. And I know it's going to rub some of you the wrong way, but it's the Meg. I'm not watching it to watch like Oppenheimer level quality, you know? Men in Black. Enjoy the first three. Never actually watched that one. Or have I? I may have watched that one, but these three, I'll keep that one just to complete that collection because I love my Men in Black. Moon. I think I've watched that one on Blu-ray a very long time ago. I do enjoy it when I watched it, where he keeps... Is it like he's finding clones of himself? Is that the plot I'm remembering? I'm going to keep that one. Oblivion, I like a good space Tom Cruise movie, or like one of those sort of movies. Pacific Rim, I don't care for, really. I don't care for him. I don't care for Pacific Rim. Sorry, I just don't. I just don't care. Okay, Passengers, I actually did enjoy. I really enjoyed that movie. Even though people will say it's silly, it's this and that, I really enjoyed that movie. Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu should really be in the anime collection, I would say. Even though, yes, it's got English and all that, it should really be in the anime section because it's Pokemon. So I'm gonna make that decision right now and put it next to Pokemon. And also, this is kind of all mixed up. That should be there. This should be there. Yeah, there we go. Now it's in alphabetical order. Pokemon, I'm keeping Detective Pikachu, but I'm putting it in the anime section because it doesn't belong here. I showed this when this was in the horror collection. I am keeping the Planet of the Apes, like Rise and that for the Planet, so I am keeping those. The Predator movies and Prey, I'm keeping those. I like my Predator movies, you know, I like those ones. So you can see how much room I'm actually starting to save here, how much is actually coming out of this collection. Ready Player One, I know this is Spielberg. I've never actually watched it. I do need to watch it, but for right now, that's going in the Cell collection until otherwise. I did enjoy RoboCop. I mean, is it enough to keep it in my collection? I mean, I've got it on Blu-ray. I mostly would just watch it on Blu-ray, but... This is a hard one, because it's not like I'm nostalgically tied to it. It's just kind of like, oh, I did enjoy it. But is that enough to keep it in my collection? I know people say, this is a reference like sci-fi movie, you've got to keep it. But really, it's my collection. And honestly, I don't know if I'm actually going to care that much to watch RoboCop again in the next 2 years or 3 years. I'm going to sell it. Pitch Black I actually do like, and Riddick, I like the Riddick series. I do like those movies. I really like Vin Diesel. See, in saying that, you're starting to see like RoboCop is not something I'm nostalgic for, but, you know, Pitch Black is something I remember growing up on. Species, I remember growing up on. I have it on a VHS tape that I've still got. But I recorded off TV or whatever. But yeah, I like Species, so that's staying. I love my Species. Here's a polarizing one. So here's something that I'm going to have to sell some of. But I'm going to get them all out of there so you can actually see my dilemma. I have a lot of Star Trek. I have a lot of Star Trek. I've got these box sets down here, but I've got all the individual movies. So the question comes, do I keep the individual movies and sell the box sets? Or do I sell the box sets? Or do I sell the individual movies, keep the box sets? Or do I... What am I saying here? Do I sell the box sets and keep the individuals? Or do I sell the individuals and keep the box sets? I don't like the box sets in one big share pack. Even though I would say one bit of the room, I like individual releases. So that means Star Trek, the box sets are going. And I'll keep the individual ones because they look pretty cool. I like my individual ones like that. I really enjoy the individuals like that. And that will make it look much neater as well. You know, I've got all these Star Treks, and I do need to get the, I know there's another edition of that with Director's Cut and all that shit. I think Rafa Khan has a different edition out there as well that I can get, but I don't know. Tenet, I'm keeping it because I like the Nolan movies. I don't necessarily care for that movie, but it's Nolan. I want to keep the Nolan collection complete. Here's a polarizing one that I've talked so much about, and some of you are going to say, what am I doing? Terminator. Mainly, should I sell Terminator 2? But for the sake of this, I've got the collection. I don't want to sell part of the collection. Even though I don't care for that, I just want to keep it because it keeps the collection complete. And until something better comes along where I can actually discard this and throw it away, it's literally the only way I can complete the collection on 4K, sadly. I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Never selling Piper. I mean, I've got on wrestling shirts right now. Like, I'm not selling a Piper movie. He's literally Piper's best movie. Though I do need to see more of Roddy Piper's movies. I do need to watch a few more of them. He did like a handful of them. I do need to watch more. The Thing, I did enjoy that movie. I'm not nostalgically tied to it, but when I watched it for the first time a couple of years ago, I did enjoy it. So that's staying. I did really enjoy it. Total Recall, I enjoy. The Transformers movies, I'm a bit of a sucker for Transformers. Transformers, robots in disguise. A lot of us grew up on, like, in that era, watching it on TV. So let's put Transformers right there. Let's see, we're down to the last few here. So I've got Tremors. Never actually watched it. That's going to go. Valerian. Don't know what it is, but I'm selling it. And I like a good Tom Cruise movie. So that's staying in the collection. So you can see how much room I've actually saved right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a controversial call here. I'm going to go through another section as well beside it. So I'm going to go through the romance section. But honestly, romance section, I'll probably keep most of it because I like kind of like an expanded romance collection. Like, you know what, I'm just going to move the romance collection. I can go through that at another time. Because I've done a lot here with the Sci-Fi, where I don't really need to go through that right now. And we're going to do the same thing we did in the other one. We're just going to put a divider in between them. So I'll create a little divider. Just so we can tell where one section ends and the other begins. So yeah, we'll put it like, we'll put something in between it. Like that. So I'm just creating a little divider out of old cases, just so I can tell where one section ends and the other begins. And that means the cell titles are at the end here. And they're talking monotone. These videos are so random, but as I said, this is part of the thing I've been saying I'm going to do forever. And I'm actually doing it. Yay! So I'm just going to put them there. Put them there like that. And then there. And also I'm going to take that one out of there and put this one up here because it makes it look so much neater in terms of a divider. I might pull the divider out a bit so I can tell. And then, yay, we actually have a completed thing now. Yay, guys, we did it. We did it, guys. Now, what I'm going to show you is these are the ones that I'm going to be selling. From there all the way along. And you can make an offer on them and I'll list them on my eBay and sell them to you. You got to be in Australia though. I'm not selling them to overseas people because I don't want to ship internationally. But yeah. What do you guys think? Did I make the right call on what I'm selling from here? I mean, a lot of this stuff is stuff I'm not going to be watching or stuff that I could probably watch on Blu-ray if I'm going to watch it. But this is the thing. I need to clear out parts of the collection. I just need to downsize because I got too much stuff that is just bloat. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching this, guys. If you like, subscribe, drop a comment, follow my TikTok, Jamie Toomey Presents, follow my Instagram, same name. And also, I'll chuck a couple of playlists. You can watch the gaming channel or the sports channel. And I do some stuff on there. Go and watch both, watch all. And yeah, as I said, follow that TikTok because I'm really trying to get the followers up on TikTok at the moment. And I will catch you in the next one. But yeah, definitely, if you want to buy anything, hit me up and we'll make a deal. Hit me up through Instagram, through Messenger on Instagram. Peace.